Hello dear students, in this video we are going to see Z transform for causal system and Z transform for anti-causal system. Causal system can be defined as Hn is equal to 0 where n is less than 0, and for causal system ROC will be outside the circle in Z plane. That is, whenever we have the shaded portion outside the circle, then it is causal system. And Z transform for anti-causal system is same, but n value should be greater than or equal to 0. For anti-causal system, poles of transfer function should be outside the unit circle in Z plane. For anti-causal system, region of convergence will be inside the circle in the Z plane. So if the shaded portion is inside the circle, that is the anti-causal system, and if the shaded portion is outside the circle, then that is causal system. Now let us see different scenarios for these ROCs, that is region of convergence. So let us see causal, anti-causal and two-sided signal and their ROCs. Here we are going to discuss two types of signals, that is finite duration signals and infinite duration signal. Now there are causal signals, anti-causal signals and two-sided signals. So these are three types of signals available. In causal system we have already seen that whenever n value is less than 0, that is causal system. When n is greater than 0, that is anti-causal system. And when we have the signals at both sides of the origin, then that is two-sided signal. So first of all we will discuss the first category, that is finite duration signals. So causal system is what? The system where n is less than 0. So when n is less than 0, the region of convergence is the entire Z plane except Z is equal to 0. So here we can see that origin is shifted to left of the shaded portion. So that is the ROC for causal system. Anti-causal system where n is greater than or equal to 0. For this particular type of signal, the ROC will be entire Z plane except Z is equal to infinity. Now two-sided signal. In two-sided signal, in the diagram also we can see that at the right side of the 0 we have some signals, and at the left side of the 0 we have also signals. But in causal and anti-causal signal, we have either left or right side signal in causal and anti-causal system. But in two-sided signals, we have the signals or values at both sides of the 0. So when this is the case, that is two-sided signal we have, then the region of convergence is entire Z plane, that we can see in the figure. The region of convergence is entire Z plane except Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to infinity. Second category we have seen for infinite duration signal. First signal is causal signal. For causal signal, we have the shaded portion outside the circle. So for infinite duration signal, and if the signal is causal signal, then we have the region of convergence which is outside the circle. When we have anti-causal system in infinite duration signal, then region of convergence is inside the circle. And for two-sided infinite duration signal, we have the signals at both sides of the origin. So for two-sided infinite duration signals, this region of convergence is greater than R1 and is less than R2. So whatever is the shaded portion here, you can see that will be the region of convergence for two-sided infinite duration signals. So this is how you can decide what will be the region of convergence of the Z transform. Thanks for listening.